coming off the last week and Coach going back to you to start against New Orleans. First off, your thoughts on going back to back and maybe trying to find a rhythm, a little more of a rhythm this week?
Yeah, grateful for the opportunity. Just want to do everything I can throughout the week to prepare, put us in the best situation to win and be successful. So just day by day mentality.
After looking at the tape, did you see any ways that you may have felt more comfortable in last week's game?
I thought it was a good plan. Again, things to clean up, stuff to execute better, but some things that again I think to build off of. So just wanted to look at it objectively. For me out there, it was just. It was great being out there. It was obviously fun just being in that role again. Really just tried to separate the emotion from it, and then see what was good we can build off of, and see what I can learn from.
Bryce, the last outing against New Orleans for y'all didn't go so well. I mean, what gives you hope that things will change?
Yeah, it's a week-to-week league. We have a ton of respect for them. And we know that again it's week to week, so we take it, we learn from it. Obviously, watch the film from that game, watch the film from all the games. Put a plan together, but we go in with respect. But we have to do everything we can throughout the week to earn the right to go out and play well. We know it's going to take everything, but we also have confidence in ourselves.
Do you feel like you're a better team now?
Again, I think it's week to week. I think it's not about looking and judging off of different weeks or different times. It's about how you can be your best every given Sunday. That I think that's really the approach.
What was your reaction to Deontay being traded, and what kind of teammate was he?
Yeah, obviously it was, that's the front office, and they make the decisions they feel are best for a team. It hurts to lose. Someone like Deontay, obviously a great player, but a great dude, great person. Came in and worked. When he was on the field, he was giving his all. I have a ton of respect for him. Coming into a new environment, I've had a lot of conversations with him on and off the field, and the drive he has, the willingness to compete, the competitor he is, someone who always wants to be at his best. Again, throughout training camp or game, he was always giving his all, being competitive. I have nothing but love for Deontay. Obviously, it's part of the business, and it sucks he's not going to be here. So that's going to be rough, but I wish him nothing but the best moving forward.
Two rookies into the fold here. What's made you so comfortable with Xavier and Jaylen?
Just their work ethic, their willingness to grow, to be open. They do a ton of great things on the field, obviously. But on top of that, great people who are always want to get extra routes, always want to get extra throws, want to talk through things, ask how I see things, or willing to hear my perspective, share their perspective. We have those conversations. That level of professionalism, that's something that, I can lean on, we all can lean on, and is a great part of this team.
Xavier talked about trust you showed in him to I think he called him trust passes or something. I mean, how much confidence did that build doing that, and he's coming down with it?
Yeah, a ton. I definitely trust him. I trust all of our receivers. In this league, it's a lot of bang plays, a lot of tight windows and tough throws. And for me, I'm grateful for those guys. Just having trust in those guys, knowing the strengths they have, going and letting them make plays. That's my job. So, for me, it feels great just having those guys to trust, and I'm grateful for the work they put in to get there.
Understanding it's not easy. The functionality of the offense. There were a couple times that you guys got to the lineup a little bit late, whether the plays are coming in slowly or whatever the case may be. What has to improve to get you guys a little bit crisper?
Yeah, I just look in the mirror and got to do a better job. Communication, operation of the huddle, something we've talked about. And again, I'm the quarterback. That's on me to get things done. It's been a point of emphasis, something to work on. So I take full accountability for it.
You had more willingness to take some shots downfield Sunday. Where did that come from? Did they just present themselves more, or were you making a conscious effort to push the ball downfield?
Yeah, the credit goes to Coach Canales and the play calling, and putting us in those opportunities, those positions, and also the receivers for making plays. I was. Again, opportunities came up, and I obviously want to be smart and I want to do what's best for a team, but also be aggressive, give our guys a shot. And again, I thought Dave did a great job of calling stuff and just giving us those opportunities. And again, we left some out there, we hit some, and it's just something for us to build off of.
did you find out you would be starting this week, and how did that conversation with Coach Canales go?
Yeah, coach just let me know last night. But before, a little bit before, just and again for me, preparation was going to be the same, no matter what. But just as far as game plan and stuff, and just making a decision. And again, I'm grateful to be able to play. Grateful for last week. Grateful for this week. Again, I'm just focused on right now, on day to day. And I'm very blessed to be in the position that I am.
Bryce, looking at the film, were there some things that you liked, that you progressed in, saw some improvement that maybe the first couple of weeks that you just weren't doing to take up your capabilities?
Yeah, again, I just have done everything I can to grow and try to be better throughout the week. Do everything I can, throughout the season. And again, I think there are some good on film, some stuff that I still want to get better at and can improve on. But really, it's just how I can build off of that and grow, and then. How can we apply it to this week? Obviously it's a different team, it's a different defense, it's a different scheme. We're going to have a different plan. So, it's really just, not trying to have a huge reflection or whatever. It's what can I take into Sunday? What can I work on throughout the week? And that's kind of my approach towards it.
Bryce, how could it help if you get Jonathan Brooks out there with everything else you got?
Yeah, obviously I trust our medical staff and their decision. It's been great having him in practice, even the limited amounts. He's a he wants to be out there. He's a competitor, someone who works really hard. You can just see the work he's put in throughout the months of just trying to be back. So I know the medical staff, coaches will make the best decision, but I have a ton of confidence in him. I have a ton of confidence in everyone in the running back room as well. However that plays out, definitely be a confident guy.
What's he add to the offense when he's out?
He's a great person, great competitor. I have all the confidence in the world, just what I've seen. I guess we'll see when that happens. Obviously it's been, gradual what it is. Running back especially is one of those positions where, you see how everyone is a game. And again, I know he's going to be great. I'm excited. So, I think we're all just excited for him. Again, put in a ton of work, great dude. I guess we'll see whenever that time is.
How tough has it been to look at that first week 1 Saints tape this week? And how much better did your tape look last week compared to week 1?
It's obviously, it's a competitor and wasn't my best game for sure. But that's part of it. You got to watch the good and the bad, and you look at it objectively. You leave those emotions, for the 24 hours after the game, and you got to move on. Sorry. I've had good and bad games that you just got to turn the page on. So right now it's just looking at it objectively, seeing the things of, what can carry over, what can you learn from it in the same way that I do that in every game. You scrub the good and the bad. So, it's, earning that confidence is something we talk about throughout the week and how we prepare. And then on Sunday, we just have that confidence from working together and me being able to lean on my teammates and coaches. So, it'll be that's always the mindset.
Bryce, how cool has it been to see Jaylen's development over the season and to see kind of his breakout game in Denver this past Sunday?
Yeah, it's been great. I'm super happy for him. Just being able to have the role he did, and I have the utmost confidence in him. He's a great dude. Great teammate. He's been working really, really hard, and just to see it kind of come into fruition, in that sense on Sunday was great to see. And the great thing about him is, it was a game for him. He came back, I wish I could have done this better. I wish I could have done that better. And he has that mindset of wanting to be better every single day, as we all do. We all have stuff to grow in, stuff to improve at. And, just seeing him, still have that mindset is super encouraging as well.